Coquitlam Wildcats. Introducing first, the Meadow Ridge Knights, starting off number 4, Gavin Whittingham. Number 5, Landon Kinney. Number 7, Braden Hogarth. Number 10, Noah Severinsky. Number 12, Tristan Moss. Number 13, Quentin Steinman. Number 15, Brady Howlett. Number 18, Carson Lammy. Number 21, Dylan Atkinson. Number 22, Bryce Cummings. Number 23, Daniel Kalinich. Number 24, Isaiah Cavalli. Number 32, Jacob Brass. Number 33, Ethan Walter. Number 34, Aiden Sanderson. Number 40, Hayden Cote. Number 45, Caden DeVries. Number 47, Nick Rusnak. Number 50, Aiden Barrett. Number 57, Axel Staton. Number 60, Toby Knight. Number 62, Victor Puznar. Number 64, Jesse Chartrand. Number 80, Tristan Lindsay. Number 84, Caleb Grunninger. Number 90, Jacob Jones. And number 99, Gabe Fitzpatrick. 2015 Meadow Ridge Knights coaching staff. Introducing from Coquitlam, the Coquitlam Wildcats, number 4, Colin Christie. Number 12, Jose Yoselin. Oh yeah, that's the parents' name. There we go. We're announcing parents. We'll get these screw-ups out of the way first. Flip this thing over. Two-sided thing. Here we go. Sorry. Okay, first off, we have number 4, Malcolm Cameron. Number 12, Marcus Franco. Number 15, Giancarlo Garcia. Number 16, Aiden Webb. Number 18, Marcus Raffenson. Number 22, Jordan Baba. Number 24, Ziad Sabri. Number 28, Maximus Point. Number 32, Tamani Duncan. Number 35, Pedro Cabanas. Number 37, Jacob Ochoa. Number 39, Aiden Domino. Number 41, Kai Dixon. Number 45, Alexander Gagnon. Number 52, Kieran Venkataya. Number 53, Diego Goncalves. Number 56, Dakota O'Reilly. Number 60, AJ Caspio. Number 61, Philip Marin. Number 69, James Stewart. Number 71, Aiden Bell. Number 75, Isaac Murray. And number 76, Massimo Ryan. And the 2015 Coquitlam Wildcats coaching staff. Well, you cheered on your boys. How about your girls? Huh? The Coquitlam Angels down here on the track, cheering on the boys. Make sure you make noise for those girls, make a noise for the boys. Again for the national anthem, and it's going to be rough. Flags to the south end of the field. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
And thank you, Joe, for that wonderful rendition of O Canada. Tim Amy with Harmon at the 12-man championship here in beautiful Langley, British Columbia at MacLeod Athletic Park. And Harmon, what's your last name again?
Audula.
I'm going to let you say that, okay? I might just call you H for the whole game.
I'm cool with that.
And we got starting off here a little Peewee matchup. Meadow Ridge Knights Blue, the Blue Knights taking on the Coquitlam Wildcats. And I know for a fact that these Blue Knights are an absolutely superb team because my son's team lost to them twice during the regular season. And they had an absolutely thunderous semifinal against Chilliwack Peewee Red, taking them about 44-6. Poco Wildcats, they've had a wonderful season. They're in the championship. This should be a very good game.
Yeah, really looking forward to the matchup here today. We got some real high-end talent on both sides of the field, as you would expect with a game of this caliber at the championships. So it'll be a good, interesting game here with both coaches. Definitely got a lot on the line here, looking to kind of prove themselves. A lot of scouts in the building today at the beautiful MacLeod Athletic Park in Langley. Gorgeous facility here that we're so lucky to be in.
It's great. I mean, the way they've got Langley in either end zone with the city crest right at center field there. We came out here for a game. I'm like, we have to do this in Chilliwack. Of course, my kid plays for the Chilliwack Giants. Just looks absolutely superb. And a couple of players to keep our eyes on for the Blue Knights, at least. Number 4, Gavin Whittingham. Number 33, Ethan Walter, 34, Ian Saunderson. These are absolutely superb players. And of course, a lot of these kids are aging up to junior bantam next year. And of course, you can recruit throughout the municipalities for the Valley Community Football League. So who knows? Some of these kids may end up playing in Mission or Abbotsford or even Chilliwack next season.
Yeah, these are all great players, and this is a good opportunity for them to flex some muscle, build some confidence, show these scouts that are going to be looking to scout them that are in the building here tonight.
Yeah,
early today.
Lots of coaches.
And lots of coaches. A good chance to impress, show them their football IQ, their physical abilities. I think this is all good stuff. If you're a scout right now, Gavin Whittingham, Isaiah Cavelli, Aiden Sanderson, I think these are your 3 that you're looking at from Meadow Ridge Knights, and there are others.
Yeah.
But the way those 3 players were really out here taking control a few weeks ago is what they're going to need if they want to be successful here again this week. Meadow Ridge Knights, both teams for them have had a phenomenal year, just doing such a good job. And the Wildcats on the other side from Coquitlam, coached by Joe Garcia, are going to have their hands full trying to contain the Meadow Ridge Knight Stars.
Yeah, it's interesting when you get to the provincial finals like this. Both teams are excellent by sheer virtue of the fact they've made it through to the final. I mean, they've had great seasons, and I always find it very interesting how it plays out. Sometimes you get some teams come up and they just run roughshod, score a couple of quick touchdowns. The other team loses confidence and just, let's say a team like Meadow Ridge goes undefeated, outscore their opponents by 30 points per game, suddenly get 2 touchdowns on them early. Does their confidence sap? They've never been in a situation like that before. It's interesting how it plays out, because you can't forget these are 9 and 10-year-old kids, 10 and 11-year-old kids. So it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. It looks like Coquitlam, dare I say Poco, the Wildcats, blue and white Wildcats, will be throwing, kicking to the Blue Knights.
It looks like the rain has slowed down a little bit. I don't think anything is falling right now from what I can see.
And there's no wind, too, which is
no wind.
Nice, because it gets pretty windy in this part of the world, and you watch kids playing football when they got a wind stopping them dead center right in their tracks. It's tough to kick and throw a football and get it through the uprights and do all those extra little things you need to do in order to win. So the rain has eased off a little bit. There's absolutely no wind, and that is very nice for all the kids on the field, on the sidelines, and all the wonderful fans here in the stands. So here we go. Boom goes the dynamite, and there's a nice little dribbler. Number 34 for the Blue Knights, Aiden Saunderson, very wisely dives on that ball, and it'll be a 1st and 10 at about the 28-yard line. Our game is underway.
Yeah, there's the opening kick, and a little bit of a bouncer for Aiden Sanderson as it came towards him there. It was tough to kind of get a handle on it, and kind of bounced away. Maybe he, lost 5-10 yards there. I think he could have been a little bit further. But that's the game of football, right? Yeah. The ball will take a bounce, and there go 10 yards, and all of a sudden you're at the 28.
Swallow those 10 yards. Don't be a hero. Just dive on it when it stops moving.
Yeah.
You've got possession. Your team can take over from there. Don't try and pick up a wet, slippery ball on a day like today. And here's the handoff in the backfield. Nice bit of defense by the Wildcats. Look at that. Number 24, Isaiah Cavelli, gets the handoff from the pivot for a loss of about 5 yards. And look at that, a little Wildcat defense to start this party. Not bad.
We're going to take a look at it here on the replay. You see Cavelli there trying to cut inside, and he got hit hard.
And that is number 45, Alexander Gagnon. Let's keep an eye on number 45, because that's a big play on D. A 2nd and about 15 for the Blue Knights.
Snap is there, the handoff, bobble dropped, and falling on it is Gavin Whittingham on a, looks like the ball might be a little wet down there.
It's, it's a combination of opening game jitters and a wet, cold ball. And this is not atypical for the start of a game for any player at any level on a championship game, on a game like today. It's early. Most of these kids usually sleep in on Saturday morning, so they're probably a little bit tired, a little bit weary, and everyone's still sort of waking up out there. So yeah, they're, you know what, this is just opening ground jitters. They may have to go 3 and out, but they're not going to care. So they kick the ball here. What are they going to do? Nope, they elect to keep it. There goes number 4. He's to the outside. And it looks like big number 61, Philip Marin, for the Blue Cats. Kills that party. And the Wildcats take over inside the Blue Knight red zone.
So the Wildcats really flexing their defensive muscles on that first opening drive of the game. You know, they said, we know you guys got some stars on offense. Well, we got the defense covered. And wow, what a great job they did. Now they got tremendous field position at the 20-yard line, starting off with the ball. And a defensive set like that really gets the offense guessing themselves early in the game.
And I'm hoping the Wildcats work on special teams. I would love to see a field goal. If they go 3 and out and they're still around the 20-yard line, I would love to see a field goal attempt. There's a handoff in the backfield. Number 18 is looking to go to the outside. And hey, how about that Blue Knight defense? A nice little handoff. It looked like it could be number 16, Aiden Webb. I had a little trouble reading his jersey. I apologize. But let's see what happens here.
Yeah, the handoff was there, and you're right. It is.
Perfect.
It is Aiden Webb, who, you know, trying to cut to the outside, but that defense just stuck right with him and didn't let him get too far. Maybe a gain of 1 there.
Giancarlo Garcia is our starting quarterback for the Wildcats. They got a big team. There's some tall kids in that backfield. Number 39, ain't no shrimp. Look at the size of him.
He's getting ready to take the snap.
There you go. Keeps it himself, looking for an opening. Plows through, picks up a few yards. Not bad.
Nice power run there from Alex Domino. Using that big frame to pick up some heavy yardage. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 4 now for the Coquitlam Wildcats. And a big possession here to keep this drive going and perhaps get the first score of the game.
And they're going to go for it, but I mean, special teams, look how close they are. It'd be just so exciting if they kicked a field goal. And there's number 15, do a little sneak. And there's a little Blue Knight defense spoiling the party. Look at that. So a 3 and out by both teams to start the game. Not unusual for an opening drive like this.
Yeah, not unusual at all at this age level. The excitement, the jitters, you know, not only the age level, but the caliber of the game. Yeah. This is pretty much the last game of the season here.
It is.
So, you know, they all want to end on a high note, and they're going to bring their A games. You can bet the coaches are involved. You can see Joe Kalinich from the Meadow Ridge Knights now giving some commands, getting some orders done for this second offensive drive of the game.
And you have to think the Wildcats are kicking themselves a little bit. They had a golden wrapped opportunity. Ball loose in the backfield, and it looks like the Blue Knights have recovered. Bobbled snap. You think the Wildcats are kicking themselves a little bit because they were 1st and 10 on the 19-yard line, and the end zone is right there. It'd be nice if they had put 3 points. I'll lay off. You know, I'm a special teams guy. I love to see special teams. So
the personal biases. I mean, it's going to be an interesting battle going both ways. With, you know, on the early couple of drives, the teams are flexing some offensive or some defensive muscle, and we'll see if that continues to be the theme here. As looks like Cavelli getting ready to take the snap.
Here we go. Defense wins championships. What's going to happen? I'm wondering if this whole game is going to be played out in this one end side of the field. And there's the blue and white D showing up again. Another loss of yards. So I think we're seeing why the Wildcats got where they were in the opening few minutes of this game. Their defense is absolutely superb.
Yeah, no kidding. And, you know, we didn't have much of a scouting report on the Coquitlam Wildcats coming into this game. Everybody's pretty familiar with the Meadow Ridge Knights, considering that they played in this facility just a few weeks back, getting themselves to this game. So this is a big play here at 3rd and long.
Here we go. And where's the ball?
It looks like they've taken a safety. elect to go for the safety, get themselves out of their own end. Honestly, probably not a bad play there. 3rd and 13, you got to get yourself pretty far out. You lose that possession, and it's 1st and goal for the other team.
Yeah.
So good, wise coaching decision there from Meadow Ridge.
They give up 2 points, but they get themselves out of a bit of a jam, and that's a heck of a lot better than giving up 6 points.
No kidding, and you gotta make a good call there as a coach. And 3rd and 13, you haven't been able to get anything on this stingy defense yet. I think that's a wise decision there, and you got to give credit to the players too. Good football IQ there, knowing what to do, knowing the right play, and it's not like they're in the NFL where they got little ear chips in their helmets telling them what plays to make. The players got to think for themselves.
You know what? And it's amazing at this level, at the Peewee level, even at the Adam level, how well the coaches on both sides of the field and all the different communities across BC South Coast, are coached. I mean, the football IQ of a lot of these coaches, it's volunteer time, man, but they know their stuff, and they teach those kids football IQ that they could almost play in the NFL. Like, they know plays and calls, and it's just superb. So here we go. We got a kickoff at the 35-yard line, and this will be the, I guess, first official possession for the Wildcat defense to give a real drive. They were 3 and out on their first attempt on the 19-yard line, and we'll see if they can set up and sort of everyone kind of shake out the cobwebs, get the rust off the old hinges, and get a couple of interesting drives going here.
This is Aiden Sanderson getting ready to kick off.
Not a bad little boot, a little dribbler. Whoa, look at that.
And it's recovered by Meadow Ridge.
Number 32, Jacob Brass. Good hustle.
All of a sudden, that safety looks like an even better play.
Yeah.
Picked up 40 yards for yourself.
There you go. It's all about strategy.
And we're going to see it here on the replay. I don't even think this was an intentional onside kick.
Oh, that was intentional, Mike.
Yeah,
he knew exactly what he was doing. Look how just a laser beam to that ball.
Yeah, great speed shown there by 32. That's Jacob Brass getting himself on the ball, quickly falling on it, and making a huge play for his team. Going to be 1st and 10 here now for the Meadow Ridge Knights.
Let's see what Meadow Ridge can do. They had a great offense. They have some great players. There's a big handoff. There's their first nice little laneway right up the middle, right up the gut. Gavin Whittingham. Good football. Get the ball, go straight, push forward, pick up some yards.
And that's probably the best play in the early goings of this game that the Meadow Ridge Knights have been able to put together so far. Just a good, nice power run from Gavin Whittingham. We saw a lot of this a few weeks ago from this team. And, they get a little hole for him, but you got to give credit to the Wildcats D, showing them that it's not going to be easy. Every yard you're going to have to pay for.
Yeah. Sets up a 2nd and about 6. Right at midfield. There's her handoff in the backfield, looking for an opening. He's got some space, and that is very close to the first down for the Blue Knights. Number
it's going to be
34.
Just shy. Might be a few yards shy, but you got to give credit to Aiden Sanderson there. Another power run. So you can see the Meadow Ridge Knights blue team now starting to find a groove, starting to find their flow, and really, this is what we were talking about earlier with the opening jitters, a little bit of a little bit of anxiety, maybe a little bit of jitters, excitement, a little nerves get in the way, but they look like they're starting to settle down now and start to move the football. But this is going to be a big drive here with 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and that's, perfect. 3-4 yards per carry. You get yourself a first down. Moving in the backfield. And he takes himself. Does he get through for the first down? Oh, I don't know.
I couldn't quite see what happened on that play there. I'm going to be totally honest with you. It was a big crowd of players blogging up.
Let's see what the officials say. Where are they spiking the ball? And that is a Wildcat ball, a 3 and out. Nice bit of D when it counted for the blue and white. Nice.
Yeah, the theme of the game sticks so far. You really saw the Wildcats on the first couple of drives just dominate defensively. And this time, it looked like the Meadow Ridge Knights were going to start to build some momentum with a couple of good runs, but the Wildcats end up with possession.
Whoa, we got our walkie-talkie going here. We're connected. There's the handoff. Nice little
Shovel
flea
pass.
flicker. Look at that. Number 24. He's looking for room on the outside. Oh, he picked up some yardage. And that handoff to Zaid Sabri, who picked up a good 5 yards on that play. 4 or 5 yards.
He saw a little shovel pass there, and he had some space. Nice stiff arm to get himself free, but Gavin Whittingham comes over the top and picks up that garbage, puts him down. A nice strong play from the player who we'll be seeing on both ends of the football today, defense as well as offense.
Number 4 is the kid you want to watch, man. From the pistol, the Wildcats. And there's the handoff, looking for some room up the middle. Number 35, nice little carry. Pedro Matthew Cabanas, man, gets it.
That's a great name.
That is a wicked. I'm going to say that all day. And that sets up a 3rd and about 1. So nice little carry by the Wildcats. I look at these uniforms. I think I'm calling Penn State. The blue and white for the Nittany Lions. Got to make sure I call them the Wildcats. All right, so a 3rd and 1 on a couple of nice little carries by the Coquitlam Wildcats. And the Blue Knights defense needs to shine at this moment right now if they want to get that ball back.
There's the handoff.
There it is.
Does it look like he has enough?
I don't think so, not from my angle.
So pretty much just a mirror of what we just saw there. It's 3rd and 1 for the Meadow Ridge Knights. Just a couple of plays ago, weren't able to get it. Same thing here. It was the Wildcats flexing some defensive muscle earlier, and we're going to see on the replay here, the Knights this time showing up and telling them we can do anything you can do, I can do better.
And number 15, Brady Howlett for the Blue Knights with the tackle on that and saved the first down. I mean, this could be a 6-0 win. The way it's playing out now, 1 touchdown could take it.
Yeah, both teams really well structured. They're playing a good, strong defensive game. You usually don't come to expect too much passing at this level of play, so we'll get used to that. It's to Whittingham. Whittingham with a stiff arm, gets past 3-4 defenders. He's got the first down and then some.
And I think that's the first down of the game.
It is.
Big game. And you watch the replay on that, he was looking to throw the ball. He cocked his arm, and I guess he didn't have a receiver and just elected to hang on to it himself. Watch this. Grats the shovel and a nice handoff. Look at that. Boom, right on the money. And right there, he was looking to throw.
See, just that split second of a fake is enough to spread the field, get yourself some space, and this is what I think some of the people here were expecting from the Meadow Ridge Knights. This is really their game, the running. They like to drive wide, they like to go sideline, and we're starting to see a little bit of it here as they've got their first down of the game.
Nice run.
Their first down.
First big run. Successful run of the game.
And they're going to go for the same play.
Look at that. Looking to throw again.
Not this time.
Oh, he's still on his feet. Anything can happen. What's going to go on in the backfield? Can he get around? He dodged 1 tackle. He's got some good blocking. He's got some room on the outside. He's picked up yardage. He's got a first down. Unbelievable. Wow. Number 4.
Yeah, get used to this. Gavin Whittingham can run. And you know what? As a coach, I think I'd be pulling my hair out on the sidelines when you see him start running backwards like that.
Yeah.
But, boy, he got himself out of some trouble, got himself the first down, and I guess as a coach, you just smile, nod your head, and say, next play, boys.
Wipe that sweat from your brow and just be grateful you got a first. Look at this.
Well, he's running backwards at this point, and that's, in football school, like, no.
Boom. Dodge the tackle there. Great block right there. And I think that block, I think it was number 32, was the one that got him that first down.
Yeah, a couple of missed opportunities. I mean, the play does look like it's going back. So, I mean, was there a flag on the field that we missed?
No. Oh, it's the end of the first quarter, so they're changing it.
That's what it is. Someone's paying attention.
Someone's paying attention, baby.
Started the second quarter now. 10 minutes to go in this quarter.
Still no score. 1st and 10 for the Blue Knights at the Wildcat 36-yard line. No, I'm 34-yard line. My math is terrible. The reason I'm in broadcasting, I can't do math. 39-yard line. There we go. Nope, 34-yard line. Whatever, they got the ball. Number 34 with a carry. Picks up a few yards there, right up the gut. Nice bit of work. And that, of course, is Aiden Saunderson, the other player to watch for these Blue Knights.
Yeah, an interesting decision there from Coach Joe. It's actually funny because they're both Joes here tonight, the coaches today. So we got Joe
Garcia
and Joe Kalinich for the Meadow Ridge Knights, and Kalinich and his team electing to go up the middle there, which hasn't been so successful for them in the early goings of this game. The wide drives have been serving them a lot better so far. Let's see what they do here.
The sweeps pounding the corners. Oh, live ball. Oh, very close. Gavin Winningham dives on that ball for a bit of a loss. Holy mackerel, that could have been bad news. That ball was up in the air.
Yeah, that defense really has some excitement in them, and they've got some jump. I think we're going to get to take a look at it here on the replay. And phenomenal play, putting pressure on the quarterback, forcing them to make those plays, and it could have very easily been Wildcat ball.
3rd and about 8 for the Blue Knights. Wildcat territory. There's the shovel pass going back to number 4. He can do a lot. Can he get a first down? And he is pushed out shy of the first down. Look at that.
Yeah, give credit to the defense there for sticking with them. I think Gavin Whittingham has been most successful today so far when he's able to get those defenders coming at him one-on-one. When he's got one defender coming at him at a time, we've seen him be really successful with that stiff arm, the juke step. He's got tremendous ability to shake off the defender, but when they're coming at you in a pack like that,
it's pretty tough.
That's just good defense.
The juke step. Love it.
Oh, yeah, he's got speed, he's got agility, and you need that to start shaking some defenders. But you saw there, you got 3 guys coming at you, nowhere really to go.
You don't even need to make a tackle. He's on the side, just shove him out of bounds. They did it perfectly. Doesn't have to be pretty, my friend. It just has to work. 1st and 10, Wildcats on their own 33-yard line.
They're going to go
in the air. He's got a man. Oh, number 32. What a catch. Tamani Duncan. Beautiful throw. A little bit of a wobbler, but he hit him right in the breadbasket, and they've got a big first down.
And that'll add some excitement to this game, and that's going to change the dynamic of this game big time. Because not only is that the first passing play of the game, it's complete, it's huge for the quarterback confidence as well as the receiver, and now you got the defense on their toes.
Yeah, and then defense, like, okay.
On their heels, actually.
On their heels.
That would be the opposite effect.
You got them wondering if they're going to throw the ball, they're going to run the ball. Suddenly you've got to completely change your secondary. And a lot of times at this level, they don't throw the ball much. So the corners, and there's a handoff. Big kid up the middle, weaving, bobbing. He's still on his feet, and that's a nice 7-yard gain right there.
Yeah, the Coquitlam Wildcats offense starting to find their groove now. After that big gain on the throw, they've picked up some solid yardage here on the run. Looks like they gained about 6.5, maybe 7 yards there.
Yep.
And we're going to take a look at it on the replay. Nice handoff to the big man. Aiden Domino comes in, and pretty decent tackling from the Meadow Ridge Knights. Just not much you can do there but give up the yards.
Yep. From the shotgun. Ooh, bobble snap. Did he get the ball off? Where'd it go? Who's got it?
I kind of lost it there after it was dropped the second time. It looks like Wildcats got it.
3rd down, Wildcats. Did they pick up the odd yard? They may have picked up the odd yard on that play. So Wildcats get lucky on that. A bobbled pass. They pick up a yard. Could have gone the other way. You got to be careful. A wet game and having a good center. People look at the job as center. They don't think it's very much, but it's probably, I'd say, to the quarterback has the second most amount of responsibility on the field.
Absolutely. The play starts there.
Yeah.
It starts there, and you got to protect your quarterback, so it's a big position to play.
There's a nice snap. Number 39. A little reverse. Breaks a tackle. Can he get up the middle? No. It's another turnover on downs.
Yeah, Zayad Sabri taking the handoff there. Looks like he's a little shaken up after that play, but we're going to take a look at it here. Nice reverse handoff. Breaks a couple of tackles, but the Team D is good on both ends of the football right now, and they're doing both teams are doing a good job keeping things contained, even though they've given up some yardage now. We're starting to see it open up maybe a little bit.
So it looks like Mr. 15, Giancarlo Garcia, number 39, Aiden Domino, are 2 big players for the Wildcats. And on that tackle, number 13, Quentin Steinman, made the money tackle to prevent that first down. and get the Blue Knights back that ball right up the gut.
Ooh, big
nice
tackle.
bit of carry, and good tackle number 24, and I think it was on 24 on 24.
Yeah, that was Sabri on Cavelli, and wow, that was a nice hit. I mean, it looked like he had a little bit of frustration from the last play that he wanted to shake off.
Little spit in his eye.
Yeah,
Look at that.
he took him down good.
And he had a teammate on his feet as well. The Wildcat player grabbed Cavelli's feet, which helped slow him down and get that tackle in. Here we go. Second and about 7. Hand off in the backfield, number 34, looking for some room. Oh, 32 for the Wildcats. Damani Duncan, who was the wide receiver on that great passing play, grabs onto an ankle, textbook tackling, and sets up a 3rd and about 4.
Yeah, the defensive battle continues. We really haven't seen, other than the throwing play or a couple of runs.
Yeah.
We haven't seen much on offense, which is pretty much expected in a championship game like this.
Meadow Ridge has no problem scoring points in the regular season. They had a good, solid regular season, and they're an organization that likes to score points. They like to get points on the board. So it's kind of interesting. They've been held to the big fat 0 and actually giving up 2 points on that safety. It's a 2-0 lead. Heck, this could end 2-0. There's
close,
the pitch.
almost offside there. No flags fly, though.
Boom! Goes the dynamite on the 55-yard line.
Yeah, that'll be a loss.
And that's another turnover on downs. Number 4, Gavin Whittingham, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. And it sets up a 1st and 10 on the 55 for the Wildcats.
Yeah, so far the Wildcats defense have had the answer.
Yep.
They know what looks like the scouting report they have is pretty accurate. They know the plays that the Meadow Ridge Knights are going to be trying to run, those outside wide runs.
Those sweeps.
And so far the Coquitlam Wildcats are having none of it.
Yeah. Those Blue Knight sweeps are ending up in the old dustpan. Broom defense. How many? Here we go. There's the pitch. Number 39, looking for some room up the middle. He's got some blocking.
Ooh, good tackle.
Good bit of tackling. Picked up about 3, maybe 3 yards on that play.
Yeah, I think that might be a little generous. About 2, maybe 1 or 2 yards there. Good.
Yeah, okay.
Good strong tackle. That really, it could have easily been a pickup of 5, but well, you're going to see the tackle here.
Bang.
And right there.
Nice. Little boom goes the dynamite. 2nd and 9 for the Blue and White Wildcats. Still a 2-0 lead on the safety from the first quarter. And this game is a defensive gem. All the defensive coaches watching online here on VBNsports.com are just like smiling. The offensive coordinators are like, oh my gosh. There's a nice little carry. That picked up a few yards, maybe about 2 or 3 more.
As a coach, I think it's great to see good defense at this age, and it's not like we're seeing bad offense, that the offense isn't able to get their plays together. It's just good D, and it's been happening all game so far as we're getting in the latter stages of the first half now, and they'll look to make a change to that now on 3rd and 7.
Do you punt the ball? Do you play?
Good field positioning. They're going to go
39, and there's
in the air.
He's got a man. Oh, he caught it.
Got it.
First down, right at the 34-yard line. Another passing play. Number 39, Aiden Domino, to 24, Zaid Sabri. And that sets up, or pardon me, that was the Knights. What happened there?
I'm trying to see what the call is from the officials.
Must have dropped the ball.
Was there?
Must have dropped the ball.
We're going to see it on slow-mo there. Oh, yeah.
Hit the ball, hit the turf.
It's tough to see from our vantage point here, but good call by the officials there.
They're right there.
And it's going to be first down Meadow Ridge. Wow, what a turn of events. All of a sudden it looked like the Wildcats can make those passing plays. But
you know what? It was an incomplete pass. God love him for throwing the ball in the first place. Here we go. Breaks out of the midfield, number 32. for the Blue Knights. Jacob Brass with the carry, picks up a few yards there.
And that was a good Meadow Ridge Knights play right there. Good power run, and that's what we've seen from them earlier this season. That's kind of the identity that this team has. So if they can keep making plays like that, I think they'll be all right.
3-4 yards to carry. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just get that next first down and keep marching up the field. They got 2 minutes on the clock. If they can get a touchdown here, they've got control of the game going into the second half. Here we go. Off to Mr. Whittingham. He's looking to move on the outside. No blocking. No dice. Wow. Number 61.
Philip Martin, give him credit. He came in from behind and took him out of the play. And Gavin Whittingham had no idea that Martin, or it's Marin actually, there's no T, that's my apologies. And yeah, you're going to see him there. He's behind him the whole time. He's not going to let him get away.
No.
And had some support from the teammates as well, but a good bit of defense there from Philip Marin, doing his part to keep this a 2-0 game.
And the Blue Knights, Gavin Whittingham just didn't have the blocking. So he needs, as good as he is, he still needs his teammates to get some blocking to open up some laneways for him.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
Team sport, baby. Oh, keeps it himself, looking to throw. Ball is up. Bit of a wobbler. Oh, incomplete pass.
Yeah, that was an interesting play. They're looking for Aiden Sanderson. I think it was a little bit crazy because the rush came in fast. Didn't have a lot of time to aim and get himself set. Ball was in the air. It was scary there for a minute when it was in the air. There's a lot of blue and white jerseys down there.
Carson Lammy, number 18, managed to get his hand up on that. And it's, it's funny. Everybody loves to see passing because it's so exciting. But you have to have a kid who can stop it on the fly, cock it, and deliver a good, solid 30-yard pass. And they just, at this age level, they just don't come along very often. So.
And it's about building the game from the fundamentals from a coaching point of view. They really want you to get good at it.
We got a Wildcat timeout here.
Yeah, minute and 8 to go in the half. It looks like Joe Garcia is going to want to take a little bit of time, get his guys a little bit of rest, because most of these players are playing offense as well as defense. They're playing both sides of the football, so getting them to catch their breath and perhaps do some damage here at 1st and 10 in the last minute of the second half, of the first half. So if you're a coach here, what's the strategy? You going to go to the air?
You're 1st and 10.
Yeah, so
you're going to keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah. Yep.
You're not going to throw it first down, because the problem is with an incomplete pass and first down, you still got 10 yards to go. You get intercepted, you've blown 2 more chances.
And there's still a minute 8 on the clock for the other team.
And still a minute in the clock. And you know what? One good handoff, one bit of blocking, the ball's in the end zone. That's either team can do that. So they will keep it on the ground, undoubtedly. And maybe on 2nd down, go for a throw and just get some yardage. But I love the passing. I love the fact both teams have now attempted at least 1 pass each. It just makes it so exciting.
Yeah, the Wildcats are 1-1. They've completed one, incomplete for another.
Yeah. And there's the handoff. Oh, in the backfield, still on his feet.
Tackle, though.
Number 24, he's running. He's looking for some room on the outside. Just can't get it down. Isaiah Cavelli for the whoops. I've got my things mixed up here.
Zayed Zabri.
Zayed Zabri. Sabri?
Sabri.
Zabri.
Results in a loss, but it could have been a loss of a little bit more. It was a good job breaking the tackle. We're going to see it here.
Boom.
Right there. That should have been the end of the play.
Yep.
But getting away was Zayed Sabri. Nice play there. You got to give credit to he broke a bunch of tackles on that play. He just ran out of real estate.
And all that kid saw was blue and gold. That's it. That's the only thing he could see holding that ball was blue and gold. It was just a swarm of
2nd and 12 now it's going to be. So do you go to the air here? Looks like it.
Looks like they're going to the, maybe not. He's going to like to keep it himself. Can he get some room up the middle? Picks up a nice bit of yardage. A 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 5 dead center on the 50-yard line.
Now, do you think that was just thinking on the fly, or was that a play that was supposed to be a run? Because it looked to me like it was supposed to be a passing play. But you can see he changes his mind last minute. He sees a lot of defenders coming at him, and he decides he's just going to keep it. And pretty good play, gains about 6-7 yards there, gets himself in decent field position now, 3rd and 5. So
I think, I think they he just cocked it and saw that opening and took it, and that's smart, on your toes football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the way you got to play it, read and react. And I think we didn't like what he saw in the field and elected to go for the run. Solid play, picked up 7-8 yards.
There's the Coquitlam Wildcat cheer squad out there in the cold and the wet, cheering on their team. God love them.
Yeah, I got to give them props for that, keeping the boys fired up.
The sisters and friends of players, so moms and dads don't have to go in two different directions. They get the sisters of the players out there cheering, so they go to practice and cheer squad practice at exactly the same time.
Convenience is key.
You know what? You got more than one kid and more than one activity, man. Have them both in the same spot. Trust me, it's a blessing. Okay, here we go. The Wildcats. I almost called them Poco again. Nice little shovel pass. Can he get some room to the first down? And he is shy of the first down. Number 15. Brady Howlett. Nice.
Nice play there. Give credit to the whole Meadow Ridge Knights defense there. You're going to see it. They were with it. The whole team, you're going to see as soon as you see them right there. It's all blue and gold. They're there. They knew what was coming, and great job by them. Now 35 seconds to go. Do you see 4C? Do you see Meadow Ridge calling a timeout here? It doesn't look like they will.
They get about 2 timeouts a quarter, if I'm not mistaken, so they probably got 1 left. 2 times per half. Yeah, per half, pardon me. I meant per half.
Oh, it looks like they're calling it. Coach is calling it there. They will take their timeout. Just waited till the last minute to do it.
Run that clock down at 10, play clock. This is incredible. I never thought I would see a 2-0 Wildcat lead over Meadow Ridge Gold with 35 seconds to go in the first half. I mean, I figured it'd be a, 18-6 or a 12-8 battle going into the second half here. 2-0. This is a soccer game, for crying out loud.
Yeah, with the caliber of players that are out there on the field.
Both sides of the squad, but the defense on the Wildcats, I mean, they're playing absolutely superb, and they're shutting down a very good Blue Knight offense. Like, these guys can score points.
Yeah, and it hasn't been that neither team's offense is able to get going. They've tried, they've picked up yardage, but the defense has just come up bigger.
Yeah, and when they have to, on third down and short, when they've had to, they've shut down the party. And let's see what the Blue Knights can do here. I'm guessing they're thinking big play.
35 seconds to go in the half.
Big play. Oh, incomplete pass. Nice attempt on the slant there. That's a tough play. We at Chilliwack Peewee Blue tried that more than a few times during the regular season. Eventually just wiped it off the playbook. We just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, it's kind of a lateral pass, and it's a tough thing to ask for from a young quarterback. That's Cavelli.
Yeah.
Trying to make the pass there, and it's a tough one. You got pressure coming at you. You're looking pretty much behind you to make that pass, and a little bit of miscommunication ends up in a pretty big loss. So it'll be
running here. 2nd
and 15 now. I think it's closer to 16 actually. 2nd and 16.
One good snap, one good block. They can put this ball in the end zone. They're that explosive of a team. Let's see what they do. And it looks like they're looking to pass it. He's got a man. Almost picked off. Number 18 again for the Blue and White Wildcats.
That's a good play. Is it just me, or do we not have number 18 on our roster here?
I'm not seeing. Yeah, I think you're right. He is number 18. I'm not seeing him on our roster. Let's see what we got here in the official. No, not on the official one here. So we'll have to run down at halftime and find out the name of number 18 because he's made 2 very big plays on defense.
Yeah, he's done a great job so far, and we'd love to give him some credit. So tweet at us at VBN Sports if you know the name of the player. We'd love to give him some credit.
We got 5.1 seconds with a 10-minute intro or halftime, pardon me. So we'll run down and get the name. It'll take me a couple of minutes. I'll do it. That's our apologies. We have our official rosters here. And number 18 was left off, so it could be a player simply with a different jersey.
Yeah, jersey malfunction. Yeah. Just give him a different one.
Yeah.
Get him in the game. You got 5 seconds to go here in the first half.
2-0 lead for the Wildcats over a Meadow Ridge Blue Knights.
Defensive battle. We're in for a treat if you like good defense.
They're making their plays, my friend. They're not wasting any time in that backfield. It's a backfield battle on D.
This is third and real long, 3rd and 16. 5 seconds to go. Pretty much have to go to the air on this one, don't you?
You know what? With 5 seconds to go, I would go for the air. I would do it. Third, yeah, I would totally throw that ball. Flag on the play. Number 24, juking his life away here. Boom.
Valley almost gets himself back to the line of scrimmage, or the original line of scrimmage, and not quite there. There is a flag.
See how it plays out. No time left on the clock, but of course, with a flag on the play, they should get one more play in. And I said juking his life away. What I meant to say is juking like his life depends on it.
And it looks like they will
They'll
call that.
Yeah. So there's the end of your first half for our Peewee Valley Championship between the Valley Community Football League Meadow Ridge Blue Knights and the Vancouver Mainland Football League's Coquitlam Wildcats. 2-0 score for the Cats over the Blue Knights. See ya in another 10 minutes. And we're back. VBNsports.com. Tim Amy with Harmon. Kind of like Sting and Cher.
Getting set here for the second half of football. And a great game that we've had the chance to witness now. Another onside kick is out.
Oh, this time recovered, number 35 by the Wildcats. Pedro Matthew Cabanas Mang.
PMC.
And number 19 for the on our roster here is actually number 18 on the field. So Marcus Raffinson. I apologize to his family for that was a typo on our official rosters here. We did not pick that up.
Yeah, I think we should just apologize in advance to all the families whose names that we will mess up today. And feel free to correct us. Get us on Twitter, VBN Sports. That's the easiest way to get at us. Your feedback is always appreciated. The handoff is there, gonna go right up the middle. And wow, they're still going. Quite a gain there by the Wildcats. Nice power running.
There goes Cabanas again, number 35, just powering it right up dead center. Picks up about a good 4, 5, maybe 6 yards on that play. Nice bit of running.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at the replay. The snap was there, and then there's the handoff. Good bit of power running, good support from his teammates, and there you go, second down.
From the pistol, back to Cabanas. He's looking for some room. Can he get a first down? Looks like he's got it, and a tiny bit more. Nice bit of running by the Wildcats.
There's a bit of a jump to this Wildcats offense that we haven't seen yet this game. So let's see if this is really the spark or the change that they needed to get things fired up again, because the chains are moving, and this is the kind of offense that we haven't seen all game from either team yet.
You get a good ground game. Pardon me, good defense, you get a championship. So get that ground game going. The defense is there for both teams. The difference is just getting that ball in the end zone. There's another, woo, woo, woo.
Some rough stuff.
Looks like he got spun around there. We couldn't quite see in the pack where the arm, maybe he could have grabbed the corner of his jersey off the shoulder.
Yeah, I'm going to need the replay on that one. So the snap,
no flags.
The handoff, no flags on the play.
But a nice little carry nonetheless.
And boom, there was the contact, and yeah, good tackling by the Meadow Ridge Knights, but the momentum continues for the Wildcats. They pick up 5 on that play and get ready for another 2nd and 5.
I popped across the field at halftime to speak to the coaches just to get that typo on the player number 19 or 18, pardon me, and you hear them talking to the players. They're just pumping them up, and it seems they've listened. They're coming back refreshed, and there's a nice little carry there, number 39, the big number 39, Aiden Domino. Once again.
Nice power run, and that's what's led to them picking up yardage early in the second half. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Yeah.
The power running is the name of the game for the Coquitlam Wildcats so far. Let's see if that power running can get them 1 more yard and get them a fresh set of downs.
And I'm thinking maybe the Wildcats head coaches have noticed that perhaps the Blue Knights, there's a timeout called by Coquitlam. You notice they haven't done a single sweep. It's been up the dive and up the middle every single time, and maybe they're thinking Meadow Ridge is just a little vulnerable up that center.
Well, they're taking advantage of it right now if they are, and it's working for them. It'll be interesting to see what they do, because the thing about going up the middle continuously like that is now you got the defense almost expecting you to do it, and as soon as you have them expecting something like that, that's when you can switch it around, hit them with a sweep, and pick up some big yardage. So
we'll see.
3rd and 1, I mean, you'd assume that they're going to want to go to the middle this time.
Sneak it, just quarterback grab that ball, dive forward, extend that arm as best he can.
Yep, get the 2 yards, the yard that you need, get a fresh set of downs, and start again.
Yeah, and once you get that fresh set of downs, they're pretty close to the red zone. And one touchdown could change this game completely.
Big Aiden Domino.
Oh, look at that.
There it is.
Fake.
There's the
nice.
fake, the first down, a few yards after that.
And he's in the red zone. Look at that. He fakes the quarterback sneak. Totally psyched out the Blue Knights. That's exactly what they were expecting. And they go to the sweep. Like you said, they changed it up. Pick up some big yardage. They're in the red zone for only the second time this game.
Yeah, give credit to Joe Garcia calling that timeout. Wise decision, get his team on the same page, letting them know what he wants from them, and ends up in the first down and then some. So it'll be 1st and 10 now at about the 20-yard line, 19-yard line, pardon me, for the Coquitlam Wildcats. And the snap is there.
Good snap.
Oh.
Picked up a couple of yards there, number 35, Pedro Matthew Cabanas.
Yeah, they're really running with him so far in this third quarter. We're going to see it on the replay there.
They've really cleaned up their snaps, too. Their snaps and their handoffs for Coquitlam to start this game were kind of sloppy.
Yeah.
Kids were kind of nervous. Ball was cold and wet, and they've really, really picked it up.
You know what? The day is clearing up a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a lot uglier this morning with the little bit of rain coming down, but it's starting to pick up. You see a little bit of daylight outside now.
Yeah, not as dark. Kids have woken up. They've played a full half. Look at this. Look at this. Very close to a first down, and they're getting very close to a 1st and goal here.
The man of the moment right now, Pedro Matthew Cabanas, taking advantage of that Meadow Ridge Knights defense, which is finally starting to show some holes. It's been impeccable so far.
PMC. The man of the moment.
Making it happen. And, it's 3rd and 2 now, 3rd and 3. This is a big play early in the second half right now for the Wildcats.
If the Blue and White Cats punch this through and get a first down.
He's in the gun. He's going to keep himself.
This could be it.
There it is.
First touchdown of the game, number 39. Aiden Domino for the major.
And the crowd is pumped. We have a tremendous crowd here. It looks like a lot of support for the Coquitlam Wildcats. And the parents, the families, the friends, they are pumped.
That is an exciting, it's been a defensive battle with a 2-0 lead so far. So to get a touchdown this early and just hold it, because the defense has been playing fantastic. So can the defense hold it? Looks at this point, I'd have to say yes. Anything can happen. We got a ton of football left to play, but that is a very big touchdown. And with that safety, it means that the Blue Knights have to come back with a touchdown, 2 touchdowns in order to take the lead.
Yeah, early in the first half and pretty much throughout the whole first half, it was all defense. And
that ball is
wide.
No good, just wide. So they take an 8-0 lead. So that means a touchdown and a 2-point conversion for the Blue Knights, and the game is tied. So that's good news for the Knights. But an 8-0 lead with 4:55 to go in the third quarter in a very epic defensive battle. This is a big touchdown and a great drive by the Wildcats.
Yeah,
superb job.
We really saw them hit their stride. That's what they can do when they're playing well, when they're playing to their strength, is that power running up the middle, keeping the defense guessing. And when they strung together those few plays with running up the middle, moving the chains, that's what really changed the momentum. Had Meadow Ridge Knights on their heels, and they just couldn't recover in time. And resulted in what you just saw there on the replay, which is a Coquitlam Wildcats touchdown.
Nice bit of running, nice bit of playing.
61 for the Wildcats. That's Philip Marin getting ready to kick this one. And this is a big play, big drive here now for the Meadow Ridge Knights. This is their first one of the second half.
Yeah.
The other team has showed up big, obviously getting themselves a touchdown.
And if they stuff them on this one, suddenly the frustration might start to set in. Look at this. Whittingham looking for some room. Oh, nice bit of tackling there. Look at that. Number 15 shows up. Good run. Picked that ball up. Whittingham took off. And a great tackle. That's good football. Love to see it.
Yeah, great work there from Giancarlo Garcia. Doing a tremendous job. Coming through, making the big hit, and that Whittingham is not an easy player to take down.
No,
so
he's
good
fast.
Good work by him. to get them down and see what we just saw on that play. Now, that looked like the Wildcats defense that we've been seeing all game, and if that's what we're going to get on this drive, things are looking bleak for the Meadow Ridge Knights.
You know, for a team that likes to score and scores often, to be down 8-0 in the second half, this is, I think, would be probably new territory for them. And you can get frustrated pretty quick at this age. Look at that. Whittingham looking for some room. That's almost a first down. Very good run. He did a very wide sweep there, dodged one tackle. And it's a 2nd and about 4. So a nice bit of running there by Whittingham for a 6-yard carry right off the snap.
Nice bit of running, and uncharacteristically, we saw the Wildcats miss some tackles there.
Yeah.
And, you know, you got to give credit to Whittingham, not to take anything away from him.
He's quick.
But there were a few opportunities there that were just missed by the Wildcats. And if that continues to be the theme, they could find themselves in a little bit of hot water here against this explosive Meadow Ridge Knights offense.
All they need is a touchdown. They're right back in it. There's a live ball in the backfield. It looks like number 50 for the Blue Knights, pardon me. Aiden Barrett recovers that fumble. So a third, that pushes the ball back a couple of yards. So a 3rd and about 6 now. And what can the Wildcat defense do against these Blue Knights offense? Is a big play for both teams.
Well, we've seen the Knights go with the sweep a few times now from this drive. So I would almost expect them to either go, looks like they're going to kick it. Looks like they're going to punt it away.
Smart play. No,
it's a fake. And no, they're not going to get
brought
anywhere.
down. Look at that. A turnover on downs, man. That blue and white D, they're getting my MVP vote so far. They have really starting to shine. 1st and 10 for the Blue Knights. I'm getting my teams mixed up. The Wildcats.
The Blue Knights, yeah.
On the 41-yard
The Meadow Ridge Knights blue team.
Against the Wildcats.
Yeah.
Let's call the Wildcats.
Well, the Wildcats have been doing great. This drive right here cannot be underestimated.
No.
That's the type of drive that can change the look of a game.
You score a touchdown, you're 3 and out on your opponent. That gets the Blue Knights frustrated at the very least.
Frustrated, starting to rush things maybe a little bit, and there's a drive up the middle again.
Cabana, PMC with the ball, number 35, picks up a few yards there.
Yeah, good. Like I said, the identity of this team, and that's what it is right there. Is we're going to see it, the handoff, the linemen do a good job making a hole for him, and he's going right through. Still, the Meadow Ridge Knights defense was there. Not before he could pick up about 3 yards, though.
Yeah, a 4-yard carry, and you do that 3 times, that's a first down. Here they go. There's the pitch. He's thrown it. The ball is up. He's got a man. Oh, very close. Number 22 in his sights, Jordan Baba.
There were a couple of 22s over there. You got Jordan Baba and Bryce Cummings as well, making the nice defensive play.
Wow.
That could have gone either way. I was up there. I was holding my breath for a second, thinking we could have had an INT. And oh boy, would that change the outlook of this game.
That could have gone either way. That was a very big defensive play by the Blue Knights. Look at this. Just gets his arm up. If he catches that ball, he is in the end zone.
Yep.
So a very big play by the Blue Knights.
A little bit of excitement going to the air. Now the defense, they're going to have to spread the defense out a little bit. They're going to not get anywhere on
No, there's some good Blue Knight defense. It looked like there was a miscommunication on behalf of the Wildcats there, but the Blue Knight defense did a superb job.
Yeah, I think the guys got their signals crossed up a little bit down there. Looked like maybe they wanted to go to the air, but when he cocked it back, he saw he didn't have anything. And at that point, he was too deep and the pocket had collapsed on him. So he really didn't have anywhere to go but down. So the Meadow Ridge Knights defense getting the ball back, doing their job.
Well, we have an injured player on the field here, taking a knee. First injury of the game. First time the kids have had to take a knee all game, so good for them.
Yeah, that's good to see. Of course, you know, we're late stages of the third quarter, and now is kind of the first. Hopefully, it's minor. It looks like it. Players leaving under his own power, and that's a good sign. Hopefully, we'll see him back in the game shortly.
Number 47 for the Blue Knights, if you're watching, Nick Rusnak. He looks like he's okay. Looks like he hurt a hand.
Yeah, shake it off, give it a little bit of time, and let one of your teammates come in and take your spot for a few plays. 1st and 10 now for the Meadow Ridge Knights on their second drive of the second half.
1st and 10. Hand off in the backfield. No, number 24 hangs on to it. Does he have any room? Unfortunately, no.
No, he ran into the wall there. Cavelli, the quarterback for the Meadow Ridge Knights, just couldn't quite get himself set. I'm not sure if there was a miscommunication. I'm going to have to see this one again thanks to the replay. And it looked like he just ran into a wall.
Yeah. Good D.
Good D. Seemed like he was almost a little bit unsure of where he was going on that one. Ends up running into a wall of Wildcats.
Wall of Wildcats.
Hey, they've been a wall. They've given up no points the last minute of the third quarter right now.
Yeah.
And this is not a bad offensive team that they're stopping. This has been the best offensive team in the league all year.
Yeah. Yeah. This is. I'm watching this and I'm very impressed by the Wildcat defense. Like I said, my son's team played these Blue Knights twice over the regular season, and they were very explosive. They could pick you apart. They didn't blow us away, I don't think, if memory serves, but they certainly beat us, and they beat us fair and square. Like, they ran that ball perfectly and made big plays when they had to, and I'm quite impressed that Coquitlam can shut them down the way they have.
Well, from what I've seen from the Meadow Ridge Knights, their strength really lies in mixing up that running game, using players like Aiden Sanderson, like Whittingham, like Cavelli, and keeping the defense guessing. And I just haven't seen a lot of that so far today. And there's a high ball. Ooh.
That was close. That sets up a 3rd and long for the Blue Knights. And their offense is having a real tough time in this second half here, getting going.
And that's really becoming a problem for them right now, is mishandling the ball. I mean, it really can't be wet anymore. They must have dried up. We even see, little bits of, dare I say it, sunlight out here.
Yeah.
And looks like the third quarter is going to tick away. Maybe get one more play out of it.
You do need the trigger, now stop the clock. Get your sequencing.
So the Knights got to do a little bit better job holding on to that football, taking care of the football. They're going to try to do it here on 3rd and long.
There's the pitch out. He's looking for some room on the outside. Number 4, Whittingham. Let's go. Nice bit of tackling. Number 22, Jordan Baba. That's the way your coach teaches you to tackle.
Yeah.
Go low, hit him in the ankles with your shoulder, bring the guy down. Perfect tackling, and that spoiled the Blue Knight party, marking here the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, you're going to see it here. That's an early candidate for hit of the game. Boom, double teamed right there.
Nice.
22 and 24. Jordan Baba and Zayad Zabri, who are both having tremendous games so far.
Defensive players, man.
Coming together, making that play, and that was big because it looks like it's going to be Wildcat ball now. 1st and 10. And this beginning of the 4th quarter drive,
they're frustrating the Blue Knight offense, and that's not good for the Blue Knights. They can't get anything going.
This could be it here. A good score, good play, take some time off the clock, and this could be a determining play of the game.
It's got to eat up 10 minutes on a clock. Really? I mean, that's all they have to do.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Ooh. There's a weak snap, flag on the play, hand off to number 35. He's still on his feet. Oh, number 99 for the Blue Knights. Gabe Fitzpatrick with a nice tackle there. Although we'll see where the flag, I'm guessing it's procedure against the Blue Knights, or against the Wildcats, pardon me, so someone jumped a little early.
Yeah, that's what I had thought, and we're looking at the official confirm that there. And it's kind of an uncharacteristic play from the Wildcats offense. We've seen the Meadow Ridge Knights kind of fumble the ball a couple of times and recover it themselves, to their credit. But this is something we haven't really seen from the Wildcats offense yet, and it'll be 1st and 15 now.
Here we go.
The touchdown scorer, big number 39.
Up the middle. Going to keep on his feet. Look at that. Boom. That's a good 10-yard carry. Oh, look out.
Fumble recovered.
Going the other way.
Oh,
The Blue
that
Knights
ball is
pick it up
big.
about the 30-yard line. A very uncharacteristic turnover. We haven't seen a single turnover this entire game.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at that replay. I wasn't sure if he was down before the ball came out. It's really tough to see from this vantage point.
There he is, big and strong, going up the middle. And where does the ball come out? I can't see it.
There's just so many players in there. Oh,
There it is.
see, I don't know.
Whoa.
That's tough. It looked to me live like the play was.
You know, the officials got the best eye, they got the best view, the best vantage point.
And
So
there's 5 of them and 1 of us. So I
two of us, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 of us. Yeah, I think we'll have to give them the credit on that one. The benefit of the doubt, so to say. Meadow Ridge Knights now.
Can they get it going? 34 up the middle.
47.
Spun around. He picked up a few yards. That's Aiden Saunderson, they're one of their big studs. Picked up a good 4 yards on that carry, second at about 6. So now the Blue Knights on offense, they have to get something going on this drive. They've got to get the ball down the field on this drive, and they've got to put some points on the board.
Yeah, you know, they've tried this play a few times, the Meadow Ridge Knights have today, and it just hasn't been as successful as it's been against other teams. I think from a coaching standpoint, I think you got to try to change it up, try to mix it up, and they do have a player wide side now here, 2 in the backfield.
There you go up the middle.
Again.
Can he do it? No. Look at that.
Big tackling from
Picked up
the
a couple of
Wildcats.
yards at the very most.
These Wildcats are mean. They do
They're
not let you
hungry.
have anything easy.
They're hungry.
They're making them pay, and you're going to see this hit here again. Teamwork. They all come together. They all
Yep.
make big hits.
Look at
and
that.
That's what wins you chips. Look at that.
35.
There you go. Taken down and taken down hard.
PMC with another big play.
PMC has been all over this game. That's
Cabanas.
Pedro Matthew Cabanas, who has been a monster so far. As the whole Wildcats defense has been. They've done
Yeah.
a tremendous job keeping this explosive Knights offense off the board.
Skip should be watching it. No, I don't fault the
Cavelli with another bobbled handoff there.
What happens here? What's
It
a
looked-
turnover on
it looked-
downs at the very least?
Recovered.
Ball's going the other way. Now, what did we say about having to eat up 10 minutes on the clock? 7:24 to go. So 2.5 minutes have already been eaten up, and the Blue Knights have not been able to move the ball anywhere.
The Knights have really kicked themselves in the rear end today by plays like that.
Yeah.
And it's
You can't make
tough.
those mistakes
It's
in a
tough.
provincial final.
No, you just simply can't. And you know, mismanaging the football, not taking care of the football, that'll cost you, especially when you're in the 4th quarter. That's not the time to start making mistakes like that.
No, they needed a big drive on that play, and unfortunately, they just couldn't do it. The Wildcats, the defense, they're the star of the team, star of the game so far for this guy. Here we go. Let's see what they can do. They just got to get a first down. Oh, quarterback sneak to start. What happened? What's going on?
There's a big crowd of players down there. I can't even see where the football is. Looked like they were almost going to try for a little bit of a wedge play and continue on with some of the power running that's got them most of the success that they've had so far.
Picked up a yard on that play, so it would be a 2nd and 9.
Yeah, it was tough
For
to see
Coquitlam.
there. You know, I wasn't quite sure where the ball ended up, but it looked like Aiden Domino managed to hold on to it. Domino shouting controls, commands. Scott.
From the shotgun. Oh, nice little shovel pass. Going to the outside. Does he get enough? Oh, he's still on his feet. No, he was out of bounds. It looks like the 22-yard line.
I think that'll be good for a first.
Look at that. And that's a big first down for the Wildcats. Now 6:07 to go on the clock. Now's the time to start clock watching because the time is ticking on the Blue Knights in any sort of comeback. It takes a second to score a touchdown, really.
That's it.
Yeah.
And the Meadow Ridge Knights defense has been stellar so far. First half, amazing job.
Yeah,
And you know they
just
gave up
2-0.
Gave up the 1 touchdown to start this half,
That's it.
and that's what's sticking so far. And this is a huge drive for the Meadow Ridge Knights defense. Keep them off the board. Keep your team in the game with 6 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. The defense from the Coquitlam Wildcats has been so stingy, so hard to gain anything on.
Oh, yeah.
And you really don't want to put yourself in any deeper of a hole than you already are in against this strong Coquitlam Wildcats team. They've been showing off some power running. They've showed off some hard hitting. And what is it that this team can't do?
Yeah, no, they've you know what? Their offense just did the absolute minimum they have to do so far in this game. And again, Blue Knights could turn over and get to a 3-and-out on this, grab the ball, and just run it down for a touchdown. They're going to change it in an instant.
Yep.
But we haven't seen enough room for them to do it. Anything can happen, but it's just clock's ticking. There's a little bit of a miscommunication in the backfield for the Blue Knights. Number 35, PMC, moves the ball a little bit. How many yards did he get there?
Looks like maybe, is that 4 yards? Yeah, it's
not a bad carry, 4-yard carry, and now they're inside the red zone.
Almost a 5-yard carry. That was good, good work there by the Wildcats offense, working together as a unit and moving the football. You're going to see it here. He's taking advantage of his players, staying on his feet, power running. That's been the name of the game for the Coquitlam Wildcats so far.
Nice little fake on the handoff. Number 35. Did he pick up a yard or two?
That's PMC again, our good friend. It looked like he had a little bit of space going to the outside, but he elected to cut back in the inside. Still ended up gaining some good positive yardage. Looks like it'll be 3rd and about 3 now.
And think about I promise I wouldn't say it, but special teams focus. You're in field goal range. You're on the 15-yard line.
Yeah, that's a tough call.
You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of teams just don't work on the field goals and then the punting and that sort of thing, but they got a field goal right here. See what they do, though.
Reverse.
Oh, he breaks the tackle in the backfield. All he has to do is get a few more yards, and it's a 1st and goal. And that's a 1st and goal. Nice bit of, look at that. That saved a touchdown.
That one hurt.
That hurt. He's getting up, though.
He's all right. He's all right.
Was that number 32?
24 with the run.
And 32 with the
block.
With the block to push him out of bounds. That was number Jacob Brass for the Blue Knights, saving a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, we're going to see the reverse play. You can see the Knights were thinking that's going to be Aiden Domino with the carry, but 24 is Zayed Sabri. Nice bit of running. Gets
boom,
the first
right
down,
there.
And then he landed on the goal marker there, which I was a little worried, thought he might have
impaled himself.
Yeah, but he was all right. He shakes it off. He's up. It's 1st and goal.
Those fall over, and they're floppy for a reason, my friend.
Yeah, and they're at 3 yards out.
1st and goal on the 2-yard line. And where's the ball? Touchdown, Wildcats. Number 39, Aiden Domino. 2nd touchdown of the game with 4 minutes to go on the clock, and now the Blue Knights are in deep.
Yeah, we're seeing the Coquitlam Wildcats live up to their identity, do what they do best, power running, get through that Meadow Ridge Knights defense, which didn't budge in the first half.
No.
But looks like they found a way to start breaking through them there now. Aiden Domino, obviously, huge factor in that.
Big, strong kid.
He's got a couple of touchdowns now, the only 2 of the game. So give him credit. There's the kick, no good.
A little bit of insight is why they don't go for field goals, I guess.
As a special teams coach, you're thinking field goal.
So that kid still puts another 6 points on the board. That'll bring your score up 14-0 with 4:01 going on the clock in this game. And now Blue Knights have to get 2 touchdowns and at least 1-point conversions in each one of those touchdowns to tie this game, and that is a tall order against a blue and white defense that is playing absolutely off the charts.
You know, from what I've seen from this Meadow Ridge Knights offense prior to today has been outstanding.
Yeah.
They are a phenomenal team. They can run the ball. They can make passes with Cavelli in the gun and Whittingham and Sanderson and Hayden Cote and all these tremendous players that they have on the team. just haven't gotten anything from them today, so far at least. And if they ever need them to wake up with 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, down 2 touchdowns, now's the time to do it.
There you be.
I think we're just waiting for the score to be updated there.
We'll get in a minute. It's 14-0. They had 8 points. They just scored 6. I think my
14-0.
math is correct. That rudimentary addition I can do. Anything higher than that, though, I'm kind of on my own. I need a calculator. Here we go. Nice little boot. Oh, live ball. Oh, Blue Knights have picked it up.
That's a big play.
They pick up that ball, and that could do it for this game.
The hopes for the Meadow Ridge Knights are not looking very great right now.
That was an onside kick. Meadow Ridge tried to pick it up on a bobbly ball. They didn't have any other option but to go for it. And it bounced off one of their players, and one of the Wildcats just dove on it, and that is a tough blow to the Blue Knights.
Yeah, that one hurts, and especially with the type of offense that Coquitlam has been running. They're going to keep the ball on the ground. They're going to keep up with their power running. At least that's what I would expect from them at this point in the game.
Yeah, whoops, could be an offside. Any flags?
No
I don't see a
flags.
flag.
I think he just stepped back on time, but it was
Someone's
definitely
still alive. Look at that. PNC could go all the way. I thought the ball was dead. Does he make it to the end zone? He
is.
Makes it. Look at that. What a run.
Where did that come from?
I thought he got stuck up in the pack there.
I thought the play was
I thought the play was dead. I looked away for a split second, suddenly he burst through. Cabanas, Pedro Matthew Cabanas, man, with the run.
I'm gonna have to see the replay on that, because I gotta be honest with you, I was surprised by the run.
I looked over at you for one split second, suddenly he burst out of the pack. I thought the play was dead. Fantastic bit of running. Wow.
Tremendous running. You got to give credit to Gavin Whittingham for chasing him down.
Never giving up.
Just not enough.
He almost got him shy of the touch of the goal line.
Managed to catch the orange pile there.
Yeah,
touchdown.
Just not enough.
And that could be it for this one with just 3.5 to go in the fourth quarter.
And no good. Wide.
No good.
Having trouble with their snaps. Well, they're up 20 points with 3:28 to go. And the Blue Knights are in deep. So I think this could be, just looking at the Blue Knight bench over there, they're not a happy looking bunch of kids is what I'm trying to say.
No, but these fans for Coquitlam,
they're enjoying themselves. They got the noisemaker, baby.
Yeah, they're having a good time out here. Great day to come out and watch their kids play some football, and it looks like they might just be going home with a little bit of hardware. In the 48th annual BC Community Football.
48 years of football. Fantastic. Look at that. What a run. Just got the ball over the goal line at the split second.
So the Meadow Ridge Knights defense finally cracks.
Yeah.
They had given up 2 touchdowns prior to a very good offense. They were holding their own. They were holding their own until that play.
And this could do it, yeah.
And I think it did all start from that turnover when they weren't able to recover the kick.
What can they do here? He hangs on to the ball, gets to the 51-yard line, and that's number 15 for the Blue Knights, Brady Howlett. And I think at this point, if I'm the Blue Knights, I'm telling my players one play at a time. Game is never over until it's over. One play at a time. 3 or 4 yards, get a first down. 3-4 yards per carry, get a first down.
That's exactly what I was about to ask you, which was from Coach Tim's point of view.
Who's never coached.
What do you do? But, I mean, from my standpoint, I think I have to agree with you. You got to take it one play at a time.
Yeah.
Try to keep the players calm. Try to keep them cool. And somehow try to instill them with a little bit of confidence. Just a little bit, try to get him pumped and see what you can create. And there, it looked like he had a gap for a second. But the Wildcats defense doing what they've done all game and keeping this Meadow Ridge Knights offense to really a gain of nothing there.
Picked up maybe a yard.
The wind is starting to pick up. There's lots of wind out there right now.
And when it blows around here, it blows around here. It gets pretty windy, so.
Yeah, there's no skyscrapers here to break any of that wind. Nice, open, beautiful field at MacLeod Athletic Park in Langley. Lots of other fields around, ball diamonds, soccer fields. The handoff. Breaks a few tackles and doing some nice running, but as it's been all game, the Coquitlam defense won't let him get through.
Look at that. So it's a 3rd and about 6, standing around the 54-yard line, pardon me. 2:23 to go on the clock. They need 3 touchdowns to win this game.
Yeah, time is going to start to become their worst enemy sooner than later here. 2:15 to go on the clock. It's ticking away in the 4th quarter. And they need a big play here if they want to have any chance at all of winning this game. The crowd is loud. The cheerleaders are excited here.
Here they go. There's the fake. He's under pursuit. Can he get the ball up?
Oh.
No.
Wow.
24. Isaiah Cavalli for the New Blue Knights, brought down deep in the backfield. That's a turnover on downs. $1:48 on the clock. This is pretty much the game.
Yeah, give credit to Philip Marin here. Not going to let him out of sight. 76. That's Massimo Ryan.
Number 61.
And Philip Marin both doing a good job bringing down the quarterback, and Cavelli just couldn't do anything with that. By the time he saw Philip Marin, it was too late, and a huge loss on a 3rd down. So 1st and 10 now for the Wildcats with just under 2 minutes to go in the game. Lead of 20 points. This one looks like it's for the books now.
Yeah, and really, though, there's a nice little bit of, that's a nice defensive play there by the Blue Knights. Got his arm around his ankle, just tripped him up enough. Really, all that is, pardon me, keep the ball on the ground, keep that clock ticking. Now we're inside the 3-minute mark, so the clock stops with every single play. But they just got to keep the ball on the ground, get maybe another 1st down. That's it. And the game is pretty much theirs. It's just a matter of time now.
Minute and a half to go in the game. There's the snap. The handoff is to Tamani Duncan, who
picks up a few yards.
Yep.
But he gets to the 40-yard line. $1:15 to go on the clock. So a 3rd and about 4, but I mean every single yard they pick up, even if they go 3 and out, that's 1 more yard that the Blue Knights have to get back with the clock ticking and a short game down by 20 points. So.
Yeah, 4 yards is all they need for the 1st down, and the way it's looking right now, this is just about the end, just waiting for the seconds to tick off right now, and it looks like and sounds like, from the sound of this crowd, like Coquitlam is the new BC Community Football Peewee Division champions. And I don't want to speak too soon. I got 45 seconds.
But
there's
a 1st down.
They got the 1st down. If there was any doubt before.
That's it. They're going to go 3 and out on this, probably take a knee.
Yeah. What a great game that we've had to see here today. The Wildcats defense, give them credit. They have been stellar against.
Absolutely unreal. I've never seen it. I mean, again, my son played 2 games against these Blue Knights. They're a very good offensive team. The Meadow Ridge organization likes to score points. And to shut them down, completely shut them out in a game this big, that's just shows really good defensive coaching on behalf of Coquitlam. There's the knee.
That'll do it. I believe
do it 1 or 2 more times.
And no concede.
No, they just get the clock will just keep running until it runs out. 20-0 win for the Coquitlam Wildcats over the Meadow Ridge Blue Knights here in the Peewee Championship at MacLeod Athletic Park in Langley. Not a great day, not a horrible day, but a great day for football. We've seen, there it is, then it's official. And the blue and white will celebrate as champions. And I tell you, Meadow Ridge deserves to be very, very proud of themselves. They put together an absolutely superb season.
Yeah, 2015 champions here in the Peewee division. The crowd is pumped, the building is loud, and the athletic park is pumped early this Sunday morning. And the parents and family and friends, high fives all around. They're going to have a good day today. Their kids winning the provincial championship, and well deserved. What a performance by
Defense.
the Coquitlam Wildcats. What's the saying that we've been saying all game?
Defense wins championship.
Boom, that's the one, and it's a perfect showcase of that today as the defense of the Wildcats holds they shut out the Ridge, the Meadow Ridge offense, and that was something I don't think anybody expected coming into this game.
I certainly don't think so. Tim Amy with Harmon. Your last name, sir?
Harmon Aujala.
Aujala, there you go. I'll get it eventually. We'll throw down to field level, and they're going to be, the teams are just shaking hands now, and the coaches will be congratulating each other and their teams, and we'll have the award ceremony coming up in just a minute. Our man Joe on the field will be taking over. And of course, we're coming back next game coming up at 11 o'clock is the Junior Bantam Final. And this is going to be a great game. The Cloverdale Cougars taking on the Mission Niners. And we'll get those stats for you. And I tell you, the Mission Niners have had an unbelievable season, outscoring their opponents. So I'm very looking forward to that Junior Bantam game coming up next at 11 o'clock. Let's throw down to Joe. Teams are lining up to get their awards.
Doing it. Mr. Corey Falprat will be here to present the banner. And Mr. Valder Belgrave will be here to present the championship trophy. One more time, folks, make some noise for these boys as they line up for this awards presentation. Coquitlam fans, make some noise for your boys. Nice fans, show them that you love them. Hold your heads up, boys. You guys played a hell of a game. You made it this far. That's something to be proud of. Now pass it over to Mr. Valder Belgrave to present the championship trophy.
Okay, so I'm happy to be here on behalf of the BCCFA to present these awards to the players and the championship team, the Coquitlam Wildcats. Big round of applause to both teams, please. And so there are just a number of awards that we're going to present now. The first is the championship trophy, and I'm going to ask the team captains for the Coquitlam Wildcats to step forward.
These are all the captains. Yeah, we're all captains.
You're all captains.
Yeah.
This is a lot of captains for a football team. So.
Thank you. Okay, you guys, get on this side of Mr. Belgrave. Come on. Yeah. Face the cameras there, guys. Hey, guys. Face the middle. Face the hat.
Don't drop it. Okay, now there are also a number of individual awards. Most valuable player for the Meadow Knights is Gavin Whittingham. Congratulations. Yeah, sure. Sportsmanship Award, MVP for the Coquitlam Wildcats, Aiden Domino. The Sportsmanship Award for the the Coquitlam Wildcats is Massimo Ryan.
Congratulations. Well done.
And I'm asking Tracy of Coquitlam and Shell from the VCFL to hand out the medals to the respective teams. Thank you all very much.
Did you give him the banner already? All right.
Most valuable players.
Just come back up here. The MVPs from both teams, Gavin and Natum. Yeah, they will. Baron Rings is here to size you up for your MVP ring. Again, folks, congratulations, the Coquitlam Wildcats 2015 Peewee Division BCCFA Provincial Champions. All right, just a note, all parents, you got to stay behind the metal guardrail on the track side of the field. Pictures will be available up in the stands, either right or left side if you'd like to take a team picture, or we do have both grass fields on the north and the south side of the field to take pictures. All parents must remain behind the metal guardrail just for insurance purposes. Always insurance purposes. Coming up next, 11 o'clock, we have the JB game coming up.